Hey guys, welcome to the plant floor at InterCity Packers Meat Seafood. Where's your steak start? It's wonderful little life right here at the trim table. These professional butchers will cut up to 5,000 kgs of top cuts a day for your steak needs. These guys are professional butchers, not your retail butchers. They've been at this for 20 and 25 years. In fact, there's two guys on this table that have been doing it for over 35 years. So you can pretty much guarantee there is very little waste coming off this table, which is paramount when you're running a steak business. As we can see, Ruben is hard at work trimming up some more top sirloin butts. Once he gets through this whole pile on the table, we're going to get him into a bin and walk him over to the Merrill iCut 55, our state-of-the-art steak cutting machine. Let's go. Here we go to the Merrill portion cutter iCut 55. Again, this is where it all happens. So once we get all our product trimmed, we're going to get onto this little conveyor belt here, and we're going to run it through that tunnel. Woo! Long ways to go. Here's our steak cutting machine hard at work. As you can see, all the steaks are separated based on weight. This machine cuts based on density. Anything plus or minus on the spec that we're cutting will be denoted to another bin. Say, for example, you want a 6 ounce. Well, if it's plus 7 grams, it's not going into the 6 ounce bin. If it's minus 7 grams, it's not going into that bin either. We can cut up to 350 kgs an hour. That equates to around 2,000 6 ounce steaks. I'm not sure that any chef that I know can keep up with that demand. You want to talk about labor savings? Here we go. Right below the Merrill 155 are these bins. You saw those paddles open and drop them into the chute. Well, if the spec was 6 ounce, they're coming in here. If the spec was plus 6 ounce, it's going in there. If it's minus 6 ounce, it's going in there. We're guaranteed consistent product every single time. All right, I found this bin here. It is denoted at 225 grams steaks. So let's have a look here. We got our trusty scale. 224, good. Let's grab this one. 227, good. Again, we're looking for anything plus or minus 7 grams. Wow, spot on. That's good. Awesome. Again, consistent product through and through. 223. There you have it. We're all good. This is Boom Boom Ruben. Right now today he's trimming up some short lines, getting them ready for the bandsaw. While we're cutting some T-bone and some porterhouse steaks. Hey, thanks for entertaining me in the steak cutting department. Now we move to one of the busiest areas of the plant, the burger making department. Right behind me is one of 2 grinders that we have at ICP, and it can take up to 350 kgs of 100% Canadian raw product and grind it down to the spec you need for your burger. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Once the burger meat is ground in our grinder, it goes into these bags. These bags can hold up to 300 to 400 kgs of beef at one time. These bags there are wheeled over to this hydraulic lift, and we'll dump all the product into this hopper. This is the start of the workforce in the burger department. So we got that secure. Once the burger meat is in the hopper, the lead hand on this machine will come over and use this computer to program in what he wants. If it's a 170 gram burger, he programs that in. Weight density, thickness, and diameter lets the machine do the work. Let's go and have a closer look. This is the back end of the FM250. Right now, this team is producing a 225 gram burger pot. This is going to go to the customer where he'll take it out and flatten it, creating his own diameter and thickness to his desired choice.
Good day from InterCity Packers Edmonton. My name is Stephanie Slater, and I will be taking you on a brief overview of some parts of our facility today. Here we start out at the Raw Slicer 972. Now this piece of equipment facilitates one of our highest volume value-add items, the shaved beef. Our team starts out by slicing the prime rib or sirloin, depending on which we're cutting, into manageable pieces for the Raw Slicer, which will then slowly feed these into the machine to then be shaved down to 2 millimeters. The key to this process is that the meat must be partially frozen for clean slices and consistent pieces. We offer both the shaved sirloin and shaved prime rib. Now the sirloin is a great price point and fits pretty much all customer budget needs, whereas the prime rib comes with a little bit of a higher price tag, but it'll be a lot more tender and have more flavor. As you can see, these are all packaged by hand and weighed for accuracy. This final step that our team takes to package by hand ensures the product is consistent. Although we do use amazing equipment, we also make a point of doing some things by hand to ensure the best quality and consistency. As you can see here, our bacon wrapped tenderloin are actually all hand wrapped, carefully, each one step by step to ensure consistency. It's definitely not a quick process, but worth it when the customer receives beautiful, perfectly wrapped bacon tenderloin. Now we head over to the bandsaw. Now this is where all of our bone-in meat cutting happens. Although the process seems simple enough, as we see it here, just being cut, there's actually a lot of preparation that needs to happen prior to this next to last step. Our specially bone-in items have to be only partially frozen and have to meet certain temperature checks to be safe to cut. If the product's too frozen, it will not cut properly, and if it's not frozen enough, the moisture from the meat purging could actually cause a slip and is a major safety hazard for our team. Now this takes time, and the real reason why we cannot offer these items in quick turnaround times similar to a fresh cut steak. Now we move over to the seafood department. Everything here is done by hand. So first we'll cut the fillet, then on to portioning and packaging. It's a quick process, but you can only imagine the volume that they go through every single day. Well, that's the end of our Edmonton specialty item overview. I look forward to showing you more on virtual tours.